time we're going to have a look at the plugin for the calendar, and just so that you know what you end up as part of choosing to use the calendar, here's the calendar icon that appears in the little icon bar in the website. So when someone clicks on it, hopefully they can see whatever you've got in the calendar, and some information will show there. And when they want to see more of it, they just click on the number. That'll open up another box to show you more detail of what's in the calendar. And of course you can choose your months and the years of the time that you want to look at, and I'll just close it for the time being. So let's go to our control panel and plugins, calendar, and all you have to do is show how many days notice you want the calendar to have. If it's no days notice, then it simply won't be used. It'll be turned off. So if that's a 0, it'll be turned off, the calendar won't be used. By picking a number of days here, that means that the home page of your website will show whatever events are in the calendar within a period of 28 days from the day somebody looks at your home page. So that can be handy, in 4 weeks is 28 days, roughly a month. So that's a handy item to have for the calendar. And there's nothing else to really do with the calendar other than that. You can change some of the colors here to do with the calendar, the title, hyperlinks, etc. And you can administer the calendar itself here by adding an event, which you as the webmaster would have to do. So you can click on add event and choose the different options here. Make sure you always put in a time as well, and set the appropriate information into the calendar that you need, and then submit it once you've got your details in. Just be careful here, you've got daily, weekly, monthly and yearly options. So if it's an event that's every week on a certain date, then that's the choice you make there, or monthly on a certain date, or once a year. Your from and to dates, if it's on the same, only on one day, just choose the same date as the from and to. Otherwise, if you choose from the 1st of January to the 1st of February, that'll show the event every day through that period of time. So if it's on the one day, just choose the date there and there. Or you basically type it in there, and the time frame you can put in there too. If it's an hour meeting from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m, then it would be 1400 to 1500. You can choose full day events there, or events that are to be announced as far as the time frame. If you're not sure of what the time frame is and you just want to let people know there's an event on, but haven't decided a time frame as yet. So make sure you put in your subject and your details, and we'll log out of there. Once you've done that, you can search for items within the calendar. Once you've got a few items, you can search by putting in a phrase or the from and to dates, and it'll show you any particular item in the calendar between those dates. So I'll close out of that. So that's your calendar, and that can be very handy, as I said, because it shows here especially any events that are within that number of days of the date the home page is being looked at. So that gives people enough notice that there's something coming on, like a quarterly meeting or a monthly meeting or a special day out, etc.